So, as you guys have all heard, the NHL will not be participating in the 2018 Olympics in Korea. It's not a huge surprise. We knew the announcement was coming before the end of April. We heard rumors that the NHL was going to make the announcement before the playoffs, however, because they didn't want that news kind of like overshadowing the playoffs. And it came a week before the playoffs began. It came yesterday. And today we got a bunch of reactions about it. But first, I want to say this. The human side of me does understand the owner's perspective. Yes, it's a ton of money to stop the NHL for 2 weeks and send your best players across the world to play in Korea for 2 weeks. You know, the cost of hotel, travel, and insurance for sure. That has to be huge. So I do understand the money side of this. But from my fan perspective, I am so sad about this. This isn't fair! There is a very strong argument to say that ice hockey is the most popular sport at the Winter Olympics. It is the most viewed. It is the most expensive to attend. And it's not going to be even close to what it's been for the last 4 or 5 Olympics with a bunch of players playing for Team Canada who aren't in the NHL. I saw a projected roster today, and the first 2 line centers were Derek Roy and Mike Richards, when it should be that man right there. Now, the NHL is trying to grow the game of hockey. Now, I do understand, however, that Korea probably isn't at the top of their list of countries they want to get into hockey. But that doesn't matter. This is the biggest stage on planet Earth for hockey. Yes, in USA and in Canada, the NHL is the biggest platform for hockey. But around the world, the biggest platform for ice hockey is the Olympics. Mike Babcock said it in a press conference this morning. There is nothing like the Olympics. It is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Now, he's been there twice. He's got to feel it. He's got to know it. There are so many players who would be in the Olympics this year for ice hockey that are playing in the NHL right now. For the first time, they would have been able to go to the Olympics, and now they can't. Now, before I go, because honestly, there's not a ton to say. Everything's pretty much been reported. We know the players. We know the fans are very upset. We know the owners of the NHL have their reasons why this happened. But I do want to bring up Ovechkin and Holtby. 2 players on the same team have 2 different opinions on the Olympics. Alexander Ovechkin has stated numerous times in the past couple months that whether or not the NHL decides to partake in the Olympics, he is going. And then Ovechkin said it again this morning. He is going to the Olympics whether the NHL likes it or not. And then his goaltender, Braden Holtby, who would probably be on Team Canada, comes out and says, I am not going to the Olympics. My team is still playing games in the National Hockey League, and I am not leaving them for a 2-week tournament in Korea. And I just gotta wonder, Ovechkin is the captain of the Washington Capitals. His main goal should always be the Stanley Cup. And I get it. The Olympics mean a ton to him. I am not saying that this is a bad thing that he is going to the Olympics. I want more superstars to say that because I want to see superstars in the Olympics. But I just gotta wonder, if I'm a Washington Capitals player and I'm looking at my captain who is saying I am leaving this team for 2 weeks to go to Korea to play in the Olympics, and then I look at my goaltender and he's saying I am not leaving you guys are my teammates and the Stanley Cup is my top priority, I'm probably a lot happier with Holtby. Now, personally, I don't think this is going to cause too many problems in the Washington Capitals locker room. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I am not upset with Ovechkin. I want more superstars to go to the Olympics because I want to see big-name players play in the Olympics. Unless your name's Austin Matthews. In that case, you are not leaving this team for 2 weeks to go play for Team USA. And I'm sure Canada will find a way to be competitive again. But when you look at a team like Russia and all the players they could be getting from the KHL, they'd be my favorites going in. If Ovechkin goes, they got him. Kovalchuk, Datsuk, both in the KHL. All 3 of those guys might be the best 3 players in the tournament. This is not a great week for hockey leading up to the playoffs because this is going to still overshadow the playoffs because this will be talked about for weeks. The new CBA might need negotiating in a couple years, and are you telling me that the NHL and the NHLPA are on good terms after this? I don't think so. But that is another topic for another day. For today, thank you very much for watching my video, a sad video, on the NHL not participating in the 2018 Olympics in Korea. Please like my page on Facebook. It's all about hockey, and that link will be down below like always. And please email me any questions, comments. I want to hear what you guys have to think about this, but I'm probably pretty sure that you guys all hate it like me. To theshanaclan19@gmail.com. Please please subscribe to the video. It means so much to me, and I guess I'll see you guys back here next time.